The Deputy President, William Ruto, is in Kisii County today. Raila Odinga is in Taita Taveta. And President Uhuru Kenyatta is chairing a full cabinet meeting at State House in Nairobi. And it only means one thing, that reggae is on. And I'm going to dissect those three meetings in the subsequent video. And for now, I want us to look at how the statement by Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno are going to impact on William Ruto's politics in the larger Mount Kenya region. Because we all know that Johanna Ngeno and Oscar Sudi caused a huge storm with their statement which targeted President Uhuru Kenyatta and the family. And I opined on this platform that the Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno statements were actually intended to achieve 5 political objectives for the deputy president. The first objective which they wanted to achieve was to take the war to President Uhuru Kenyatta's doorstep, which they have actually succeeded in. These guys also wanted to attract sympathy through arrest, but Uhuru Kenyatta has refused to arrest Oscar Sudi, and that these guys also wanted to test the reaction of the people of Mount Kenya. And of course, they have reacted. And they also wanted to portray Uhuru Kenyatta as one of the most intolerant politicians we have in this country. Uhuru has refused to arrest them. And they also wanted to blackmail the people of Central Kenya to support the deputy president. But before we go into those details, if you're watching this video for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Now back to the main issue, and before we get into the subject matter, the deputy president is currently in Kisii County. And earlier in the morning, there were some hired goons who attempted to disrupt the deputy president or to disrupt his event. Personally, I find that to be very retrogressive. Kenyans must move away from that. If the people of Kisii, if the Kisii region decides to vote for the deputy president, no amount of intimidation will stop them. And if they decide not to vote for the deputy president, no amount of political rallies in that region will change their minds. I remember in the last election, I attended one of the rallies which was attended by Raila Odinga in somewhere in Kiambu County. The turnout was so huge. Raila Odinga managed to sell his policies to the people. And the people there cheered Raila Odinga. And at the back of my mind during that rally, I knew so well that these guys, watu, walikuwa nachezea Raila Odinga. And indeed, when the votes were counted, Raila Odinga got very few votes from that particular region. And I also remember President Uhuru Kenyatta, just ahead of the 2017 general election. Now, back to the main issue. Oscar Sudi caused a huge storm in this country. And just like I keep on saying on this platform, that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Oscar Sudi's statement and Johanna Ngeno's statement were actually designed to achieve specific political objectives for the deputy president. It kind of backfired, and Kenyans expected these two gentlemen to apologize. Oscar Sudi has refused to apologize. And I want to tell you, and take this to the bank, that's what Tanga have decided. They've told Oscar Sudi not to apologize. And if you want to confirm this, I want to challenge you to go to the wall of Dennis Itumbi. Dennis Itumbi is the guy who normally tweets the thoughts and the thinking around the deputy president. Just go to his wall. I also want to challenge you to go to the walls of any other Tanga guy who probably has the ability to be in that WhatsApp group. None of them has agreed to apologize. But let us not get into that. Let us get into the subject. How will this statement by Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno impact on the deputy president in the larger Mount Kenya region? Because without Mount Kenya region, the deputy president should actually forget about the presidency. How will this impact on him in the larger Mount Kenya region? I want you to listen to one man, Isaac Ruto, who has decided to apologize to the Kenyatta family on behalf of the Kalenjin, accompanied by challenging elders. Listening to him.
We want to say we were terribly taken aback and shocked by the utterances of our two members of parliament, Mheshimiwa Ngeno and Mheshimiwa Sudi. That is not the character of leadership. And we were terribly surprised, shocked, and we really didn't expect that to come from them. We know that, for example, Johanna Ngeno has not come in any close contact with the Kenyatta family. He is not close, or he has not met even Uhuru Kenyatta, other than being a member of parliament in a long list of MPs. He has no personal interaction, and therefore we never suspected that there could be any antipathy towards the head of state, other than the normal political differences that may arise. But we were shocked when he went beyond that and even hit at the first family. Mama Ngina Kenyatta was the first lady of this republic in 1963. Highly respected, and she has never participated in public affairs in a manner that can make anyone feel she has overdone anything. So we were terribly shocked when she was tagged. The first president of the Republic of Kenya is respected. We honor him, and we have no issues as a community against Uhuru Kenyatta, against Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta is highly revered as the first president of this republic.
Now, this is how the statements are going to impact on the deputy president. Number one, the statement is likely to rally the Kikuyu nation against a common enemy. For those who've been following the politics in this country, especially the Kikuyus, they always rally around a perceived enemy. Let us get back to history. Jaramogi Oginga Odinga sacrificed for Mzee Kenyatta. Later on, Jaramogi Oginga became the enemy of the people of that region because they felt Jaramogi Oginga Odinga was frustrating their man. Jaramogi Oginga Odinga died without the support of the people of the Mount Kenya region. Then it moved to Moi. Moi was just a vice president. And then when Mzee Kenyatta was getting old, these guys thought that Moi was likely to succeed Mzee Kenyatta. So they started frustrating him from that point. Later on, Mzee Kenyatta died. So Moi had to take over. From the time Moi took over up to the time Moi left office, he was not in good terms with these guys because these guys believed that Moi was their enemy. Then came Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga supported Mwai Kibaki. He was a jumper at some point. Then when Raila Odinga disagreed with Mwai Kibaki, these guys started viewing Raila Odinga as an enemy. So they rallied the community against the enemy, who is Raila Amolo Odinga. So Raila Odinga became an enemy of these people up to now. The deputy president was a good man. But what deputy president should fight so hard to avoid is to be viewed as perceived as an enemy of the Mount Kenya region. The moment these guys will succeed in perceiving him as the enemy of the region, that will mark the end of the deputy president. So the sentiments by Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno are likely to unite these people. They'll view Oscar Sudi as an enemy and extend that and view the deputy president as an extension of Oscar Sudi. And that's why the allies of the president, the deputy president, have been trying so hard to dissociate the deputy president from Oscar Sudi's statement because they are in catch-22 situation. If Oscar Sudi apologizes, then they'll have accepted that he committed a mistake. And if Oscar Sudi will not apologize, then they must ensure that they separate Oscar Sudi from the deputy president. Listen in to former Machakos Senator Johnson Muthama.
Sasa tunashangaa kwamba mtu anaitwa Mheshimiwa Ngeno na Mheshimiwa anaitwa Sudi wanazungumza maneno yao kutoka katika vinywa na akili zao. na baada ya kusungumza kulingana na uwazi wa akili zao na kulingana na katiba ilivyoambia kuna uhuru wa kusungumza, badala ya wao kuandamwa na kuulizwa kwa nini mnafanya mambo haya, inaonekana kwamba wapinzani wa serikali ambao mmoja wao ni chama cha ODM, chama cha Wiper na vyama vingine ambavyo tulitakiwa kuwa katika upande wa upinzani, wamepata mwanya na nafasi ya kuweza kukashifu kwa lugha ambayo haieleweki naibu wa rais.
Number 2, that statement by Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno is actually a fertile ground for more Tanga people to decamp William Ruto's camp. Most of these guys are actually praying and hoping for an opportunity to dump the deputy president. That's one thing they're doing. No, that's one thing they're doing. Praying for an opportunity to dump the deputy president. So far, no opportunity has presented itself. BBI came, some of them did not. So Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno is providing these guys with a fertile opportunity. And I listened to, not really listened, a friend of mine shared a clip of Mathira member of parliament, Girathi Gachagua. He was being interviewed in one of the local television. And Gachagua was saying that Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno must apologize. Before doing that, they'll not do anything. They must apologize. But these guys are saying they're not apologizing. So it means if there are people who are still in Tanga, but could not find an excuse to exit, so Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno have provided them with a fertile ground to actually exit. Number 3, which I think is the biggest challenge for the deputy president, is that the statement by Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno might actually deny him the support of the Kenyatta family. You can't deny the fact that Mzee Kenyatta was the founding president of the Republic of Kenya. The son is the 4th president of the Republic of Kenya. So basically, these are guys you can't ignore. Mzee Kenyatta had his network. Uhuru also has his own network. And apart from that, these guys are billionaires in their own right. So you not want to see the president and the family supporting someone else. If these guys will decide to support someone else other than the deputy president, the entire family, it would be bad for the deputy president, because it would be a very strong signal that power is not headed to the deputy president's side. The deputy president himself would not want to find himself in a situation where the Kenyatta family are fronting someone else because of the disrespect from Oscar Sudi and Johanna Ngeno. So we will not want something like that to happen. And lastly, this is now a campaign tool for Keleweke. Keleweke can now go to the ground and tell their people all sorts of things they would want to tell them. I've just seen a massive demonstrations in Murang'a. Yesterday there were massive demonstrations in Nakuru. Kajiado is not left behind. Earlier today, those who were demonstrating, trying to stop the deputy president from Kisii, were actually demonstrating under the banner of women, that Tanga don't have respect for women. So it's going to be very interesting.
Wamekwenda mbele za haki na kumzungumzia maneno ya kejeli na maneno ya urongo, maneno mabaya. Hiyo sio kitu kizuri, lakini sisi tunajua hao ni vibaraka, na kawaida yao vibaraka hawana ya msingi ya kuzungumza. Na musifikiri kama Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta atawajibu. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta ni muungwana, na muungwana kifuliwa nguo. Lakini sisi kama kina mama ambao tuwajua uchungu wa mwana, na tuwajua fadhila, na tuwajua heshima, na tuwajua hadhi ya uongozi, tutakuwa sambamba, tutakuwa kidete, tupambane with the likes of kina Ngeno, the likes of kina Oscar Sudi. Ikiwa leo Oscar Sudi una domoka ya zuri sana na wajua sana kusema na una nyepu nyingi sana, mbona wakati wa pesa zililiwa za damu hatukukusikia ukibweka bweka?
And the deputy president will not want this to happen. But Tanga, I'm sure, are going to squeeze all political benefits which they can get or gain out of this incident. I don't know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on this. But I think from where I am, that the deputy president must retain his support in central Kenya. Let me know your thoughts on this. Thank you guys. And if you're watching this video for the first time, please just take a second, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. I love it. I mean, I'm so happy that you continue to support this channel in the smallest way you can. You guys are sharing these videos, which I really appreciate. You guys are dropping your comments, which is making this channel to at least have interactions. And those interactions help me. You guys, some of you guys have decided that you must watch those ads. So I want to be thankful to you guys. And lastly, there are those who just give the video thumbs up or thumbs down. Also very important, because thumbs up shows that the video is good. Thumbs down shows that the videos are bad. And I've also had many people complaining, oh, I'm not getting notifications at the right time. The best way to get notifications, let me just give you a secret. Just go to YouTube, just search for Lee Makwiny. Identify any of the videos there which you've not watched, then just watch it. YouTube will start notifying you. So if you do that twice or thrice, next time I produce a video, YouTube will notify you. Because I know I have so many videos on this channel, some of which you've not watched. So just search, then just go through those videos. If you find one you've not watched, just click, watch it. YouTube will start notifying you. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day.